South Korea is starting the process of giving more than 125,000 soldiers over the age of 30 the COVID-19 shot made by AstraZeneca in order to further ramp up its vaccination drive. The government says it aims to develop a local COVID-19 vaccine by early next year at the very latest. Kyung-eun reports.
South Korea is moving on to the next round of its vaccination drive, soldiers and military personnel. Some 126,000 people will receive AstraZeneca's COVID-19 shot in this round. Those under the age of 30 have been excluded due to lingering safety concerns over the AstraZeneca vaccine's link to rare blood clot complications. This comes 2 months ahead of schedule, and the Defense Ministry plans to complete the first dose for everyone on the list by the first week of May. While the country aims to ramp up its vaccine rollout, it's also speeding up the development of its own local vaccines.
The government is currently conducting clinical trials of 5 local vaccine candidates, 2 of which are set to head into phase 3 in the next half of the year. The government will inject $62 million to make sure a vaccine can be released by early next year at the latest.
In the meantime, it's also aiming to boost domestic production of other vaccines to meet the growing demand. On Tuesday, the government said it's seeking to extend the production deal between U.S. pharmaceutical company Novavax and South Korean drug maker SK Bioscience. The government's goal is to extend the deal for 12 months.
The government decided to push for the extension, as stable supply will be required next year too to adequately respond to COVID-19 variants.
The extension does not include buying more vaccines, meaning the government's goal now is ensuring already contracted vaccines are properly supplied as planned. SK Bioscience is currently contracted to produce 40 million doses, 20 million of which are expected to be distributed in the third quarter. On treatment, South Korea's another contracted vaccine maker, Pfizer, says the world's first oral medication for COVID-19 will be available at the end of the year once the FDA approves it, as is expected. Kyung-eun, Arirang News.